Well, here comes the big iron. And when I say big iron, that's big iron. That's Phil of Dig Excavation LLC. And I hope I had the trees cleared out. There's Phil at the helm. Dig Deeper Cheaper LLC. That's the size of excavator you need. It's Friday. There's the phone number. This man got the machine. Oh. That's a giant machine. I ran it. 235 cat backhoe. And this is the next size bigger, 245. Big machine, that's for sure. Looks like I probably got dirt in his way. That's a ginormous size machine. But that's what we need here on site. And they don't come cheap. But I'm sick and tired of that cottonwood. There again, Dig Deeper Cheaper, 641-342-0616. That's amazing. That tree that old dead tree wasn't no trouble for that guy. Yeah, she had my camera. See, this will be on my YouTube channel.
All right, this will be neat.
And it'll be good advertisement for Phil.
Yeah.
I got 10,000, right at 10,000 subscribers.
Good.
So they've watched me take this place from nothing to today.
That'd be great.
And so you'll benefit, you know.
I hope you're sorry I come down and watch. We didn't want to disturb you because you got a lot to do when you come.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the last thing I want to do is fool around with something.
Look at that. He's pushing on that. Well, it won't quite go well. It is moving.
It's coming out.
Look at the whole root ball come out. Wow. Now that was about 100 tornadoes. I wonder how many high winds that went through. 345B cat backhoe or excavator. Don't want to. That was amazing, but that also shows you how moist that dirt was around there to be able to take that out that easy. Unbelievable. That man at the helm knows what he's doing. I paid that man right there, Dig Deeper Cheaper, $2,000 to take that tree out, and it was worth every penny of it. Because when you don't have the equipment, by the time I rented it, I had all that expense, and I wouldn't have had that size of an excavator. Now it's just unbelievable. And there's his wife and his 2 children up on top. So that's pretty cool. Watching their dad work, making them a a living. I can't believe gotta give credit where credit's due. It's that man in that seat that made that happen. And you know, I had to go through 4 different excavators to get Phil on the job. And I can tell you right now, it was worth every penny of it. Unreal. That's some horsepower. That's not bullshit there. Gigantic root ball. And as usual, I put stuff in the way. You know, you never know. A hell of a hole down there. You're on.
Keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Don't get under it.
Yeah, I know.
Get away from it.
Okay.
We'll just do one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
Let's do the one playing on the side. We can tie a knot on this. They're no good for bringing out, are they? They're no good for bringing out, so let's tie a knot in.
Yeah, I don't even
Can you get both those straps?
Too bad it wouldn't work. That bag's $500.
Well, we didn't spill it anyway. That's good.
Yeah.
We got a knot on the bottom so we can take it from the bottom, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah,
like that.
I don't want.
That's my kind of deal.
I don't want to do it from the top. Yep, it was getting down here.
Yep, you're nice. Back. I don't know if we need 2 of them.
Yeah, time I do. We'll throw this in. You'll get packed down, and I'll put the other one on.
It's nice.
start getting the clay in there now. That's why that was important to have all this stuff on site. So when that man showed up, he could get maximum production done. And that he has. Now he'll stomp that in. Yeah, it took me about 4 hours to get that clay up there. Take him about 2 minutes to disperse it. There's little Johnny watching his pond get restructured, him and Mommy. And that's Phil's wife in the book. That's Bob up on top with one of Phil's sons. He's a neighbor, lives about 4 miles from here. So I said, I dug 35 feet in 1982 below the Des Moines River bedrock with a 235 CAT, and this is one size bigger. And that's what it takes. It takes horsepower, not bullshit. The nice thing about those machines like that, they have very little computer technology on them. They're just stuff that you don't need to dig a hole, fill a hole in. Just adds cost to the machine. I cannot believe how big and how fast. Now this is the important part. You run that size of machine, that'll pack that down. 2,400 pounds of AquaBlok in that hole, and that machine's quite heavy. It's close to 40 tons that you're seeing run across that hole. That's awesome. Totally awesome. But it didn't come, like I say, in that hole I got $3,000 to get that tree out and get the bentonite on site for the AquaBlok. It's the same. It's a higher grade of bentonite. You can go online and you can see the qualities of it. It's actually gravel with bentonite dust on it, and then it melts down. But there's the compaction right there. You're putting 45 tons on the end of that bucket, pushing that down. And what's nice about it, it's right in the void. If you had a sheepfoot roller or a compactor, you couldn't compact it. But the ground is solid there. Like I say, when that's coming down, there's a lot of tonnage right there in that spot. But when you do this and you hire somebody, you got to hold up your end. You got to have the material on site, so when they get there, their machine can go to work. That's putting the smack down, the real smack down. Now we're going to push the tree out on down the slope, push it down into that creek. I'll cut it up later. That tree been hit by lightning. Had a split in it. Blew the bark off one morning I came down. And there was a whole lot of lot of bark. I know one thing. That takes a lot of horsepower to move a tree that size. There's the number right there. You live in Iowa, especially south central Iowa. You can see the deficiency firsthand. But I can see a lot of mud on that root ball. Here's what was leaking. See that moisture right there? That's what was coming out of the pond. You can make a mud ball out of that. So, okay, can you push it down just a little farther?
Well, it's starting to get wet down there.
Oh, okay. Well, can you roll this stump down that way a little bit? Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Gotta get the machine back out of here. That's a big machine. 12 foot wide. Gives you a little bit more perspective on how big it is. Pulling us out of here. Okay. CAT makes good equipment, but they're like John Deere and everybody else. They're putting way too much technology bullshit in them. And that just drives the prices up. I don't think it moves any more dirt. But that baby does. You've seen it. Of course, Bill has a lot to do with it. Yep. That only took about an hour. I didn't get to film it on the on-stop because everything was moving so fast. But it's 11:05. And Phil got here right at 10 o'clock. So, money well spent. Because I'll tell you something. What work you just seen done, but it took forever to get undone. Oh, that's got a wide footprint on it. Yeah.
Does that work out good?
You the man. Anybody that's looking for an excavator and a man that can work on your pond, dig deeper, cheaper.
Yep.
Right here.
There you go.
Phil will get it done for you. You just seen it firsthand.
This is the boss of the organization here. I gave up. I don't know what he's doing down there. It's really raining down here. You know, the weather guy said it's not supposed to rain for like 14 days. Which, this is good for the crops because they weren't doing so well because no, you know, we're in a drought. And so I heard it coming and I got everything picked up and put away. Almost. So it's kind of dry up here. It could be in the cabin, but he's gonna mess around down there and get stuck. But which would be nice to videotape, but I'm not going down there. It's thundering. Yeah, when I heard that thunder, I said, it's time to head for the shed.
Yeah.
I already moved the trucks up by the road, so.
And thanks to this guy, we got her done before the rain. I'm still going to put more dirt in it.
It's got a woman on there, see that?
Yep. I'm pretty sure Bill's a Republican, but there's a Big Hoe in Washington.
A couple of them.